Growth feels like falling apart first. And when I say growth, I mean growth in any area of your life. It could be financial, spiritual, relationship, health-related, and even professional. There is this one thing that I've been noticed about all the areas of my life is that before there is breakthrough, there is always a period of falling apart. I call it falling apart because things get pretty uncomfortable and messy. Sometimes we have to completely destroy what we have built before we can move into something new. We often feel like we are not making any progress or we are moving backwards. But if we zoom out and look at our lives from a higher perspective, we will realize how far we have come. For example, let's take finances. Let us say you have been stuck in the same job for years with no pay raise and you are trying everything you can to make more money. Every time you think you have it all figured out, everything falls apart. Your plans don't work, you don't get the job and you don't get the promotion. And then you try something else. And when that doesn't work, you feel like giving up. There is nothing left to try. But when you zoom out and look back, you will realize how much you have grown just in the past year alone. The fact that you were able to go from here to here, even though you may not see it now, but trust me, you have come a long way. When I was going through my divorce, every single day felt like a complete disaster. I thought that my life was over. I was so caught up in the pain and the stress that I didn't see how much I was growing as a person. Now, when I look back, I can see how much I have evolved since then. It took me a while to see it, but eventually I realized that I needed to go through that mess for me to become who I am today. And this applies to every area of our lives. For example, relationships. Let's say you are in a toxic relationship and no matter what you do, things just keep getting worse and worse. Eventually, you reach a breaking point where you have to make a decision whether you want to stay in that relationship or not. In the moment, it feels terrible, but later on you realize that you had to go through that bad experience for you to learn the lessons that made you who you are today. You grow and evolve and become stronger as a person. So many times we forget where we started from. We forget the struggles we have gone through. We forget the people we used to be. We forget the mistakes we have made. And we tend to focus only on the present. And when we focus only on the present, it's very easy to lose hope. It's very easy to feel like giving up. But when we step back and look at the bigger picture, when we look at how far we have come, when we look at all the challenges we have overcome in the past, it gives us hope. It reminds us that we are stronger than we think. We remind ourselves that we are capable of overcoming whatever challenges we are facing right now. Even though it may not seem like it, every situation, every circumstance, good or bad, has a purpose. Everything happens for a reason. You just have to have faith and trust in the process. When we choose to see the good in every situation, we stop blaming ourselves and others. We stop asking questions like why this is happening to me. And we start focusing on solutions, and that's what growth is all about. Growth is not a straight line. There are ups and downs. There are twists and turns. There are times when you feel like you are making progress, and there are times when you feel like you are not making any progress, but the key is to keep moving forward. The key is to keep trying. The key is to never give up. And one way to help us never give up is by looking back at how far we have come. Looking back at our journey makes us appreciate what we have now. It helps us focus on what's important. It gives us hope and it inspires us to keep moving forward. So whenever you feel like giving up, whenever you feel like you are not making any progress, take some time off to look back at your journey. Look at how far you have come. Look at all the challenges you have overcome in the past. Look at all the mistakes you have made. Learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Don't ever give up. Here are 4 things that I personally do to reflect on my personal growth. No, 1 is I journal. This is one of the best ways to reflect on your personal growth. Journaling helps you track your progress and see how far you have come. Every time I journal, I am reminded of how much I have grown as a person. I am reminded of the challenges I have overcome in the past, and I am inspired to keep moving forward. If you want to start journaling, there are a lot of great resources online. The second thing I do is I talk to myself as if I am talking to a loved one. This is such a powerful way to reflect on your personal growth because you get to hear yourself from an outside perspective. When you talk to yourself as if you are talking to a loved one, you are able to be more objective and you are able to see yourself from a different angle. Try this exercise and you will see how powerful it is. The third thing I do is I surround myself with positive people. This is so important because the people you surround yourself with have a huge impact on who you are. When you surround yourself with positive people, you are constantly being lifted up and you are constantly being inspired to be the best version of yourself. If you want to attract positive people into your life, start by being positive yourself. Be someone who lifts others up and inspires them to be their best selves. And lastly, I practice gratitude daily. This is such a simple yet powerful way to reflect on your personal growth because when you focus on the good things in your life, you are able to see how blessed you are. You are able to see how much you have to be grateful for, and that puts things in perspective. Whenever I feel like I am not making any progress, I just take some time to practice gratitude and it always helps to put things in perspective. I know that life can be tough and it can feel like you are not making any progress sometimes, but I want you to remember that you are stronger than you think. You have overcome challenges in the past and you will overcome them again. Just keep moving forward, just keep trying, never give up. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could give it a thumbs up. Also, please share it with your friends and family. I would love for more people to learn about personal growth and I think this video would be helpful for them. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.